Can somebody please tell me what is going on with these beauty influencers? Girl, well, I ain't here to judge. Thou night shall not judge me. Okay? But what I'm going to do is just speak on it. I mean, I only have 43 followers, so... Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to change my shirt. Versace on the floor. Hey girl. So I'm just gonna say a little couple things while I get ready. No big deal. It's not really a tutorial. It's just me doing my thing, okay? And I'm just gonna review. I won't say the facts. Usually I would say the facts, but I'm just been watching people's videos and I'm just kind of concerned for the white children, honestly. Gabriel Zamora got on the gram, on Twitter, and just blasted Jeffree Starr, right? And I mean, from what I read, I'm not going to insert anything because I just don't care that much. Gabriel got on the Twitter machine and was basically stating his feelings about Jeffree and how he tried to change him and thought his energy was going to rub off on Jeffree, and how he didn't, so that's how he stopped being friends. People thought that Jeffree like kicked him to the curb, but he was like, girl, no, that's not it. It was me. I had to go. It was just too much. And racist this, racist that, he hasn't changed. He still said it in in private when the cameras was off. And then Alyssa Ashley's sister got in it, like the nasty, vindictive, gutter snipes, investigatory spy masters, Kim Possible type researchers started going down Gabriel Zamora, the Mexican kettle, Lovitos Quito, start pulling out his, the things that he said in the past. And so now he on the midst of trying to, call Jeffree Starr out, he got to go in and start damage control too, which was hilarious. So I'm not even gonna flex. That was hilarious. The only thing that I disagreed with people was, I understand it might be hypocritical, but from what I did see, it seems like, and I'm not excusing anyone's words, using saying nigger, or I really don't condone any type of, it's really complicated when it comes to, in my opinion, to different ethnic backgrounds, because that's a whole different video. I don't condone it. And number one, you have a platform where you have all of these small people, young people looking up to you and watching you and stuff like that. People who look like you, who are Mexican and gay and flamboyant and young, who is kind of looking up to you as an example. And I know these tweets were back in the day, years ago, but people still have to apologize for things that they did years ago, and that's just the truth, girl. So now he has to go on and apologize and send out these long messages and statements and stuff like that, because people start pulling his card. And what I was saying earlier, to get back to my earlier statement, I want y'all to, I'm kind of not in frame because I have this mosquito bite, and I'm in South Carolina where the mosquitoes are different from mosquitoes everywhere else in the world, honey. And I had a lace wig on and it bit me under my wig. Disrespectful ass mosquito. The difference that I see between Gabriel and Jeffree is that Gabriel used it. He used it in a tweet, the N-word, and Jeffree had this, it seemed like it was a deep rooted situation. Like he just, the things he said about the acid so the girl could get her match at Mac or something like that years ago. It wasn't just using the N-word, which is bad enough, but it was the things that he said about black people other than using the N-word. Girl, 88% of the country has used the N-word. Black people, white people, Indians, Hispanics. But I just think putting Gabriel and Jeffree in the same category as in what they did in the past are two different extremes. You understand what I'm saying? Let's talk about how Laura Lee got pulled in it. And people was happy to pull Laura Lee in it. People were ecstatic from the comments I've seen and the videos I've seen people make. People were ecstatic to see Laura Lee's demise. Laura Lee grew up in Alabama, and that's not an excuse for anything. I know that. I understand that your upbringing is not an excuse for how you are now that you're grown. So that is an excuse, but I get it, what she's saying. I totally get what she's saying. As a southerner, I born and raised in South Carolina, I understand exactly what she means. I know what it's like. I went ahead and did my brows off camera, because I be needing real concentration. Anyway, back to Laura. I know what she means when she says she was raised in the South, and then she's in the most reddest, one of the most reddest countries, one of the most reddest states in the Union, Alabama. It was the culture. It was it was Cardi B's daughter, and she didn't experience diversity or anything like that until she stumbled, I guess, on the internet and actually moved to LA. I mean, because like all the right wing conservative like nutbags live in LA, and it's blacks, Hispanics. It's called Los Angeles. Like LA, California is so Mexico. To be honest, the jokes that she put back in the day on Twitter were like, they were funny to me. It's not anything Lisa Lampanelli hasn't said, you know. It's nothing. It was jokes, and I understand the context. You know what I'm saying? And you have to understand the context. You are now, okay, back then you weren't that famous or well known on the internet, but now you are. And that's the first thing you should do. If you start to get a little bit of clout, like, you got to go and start deleting stuff right then. Like, one day you wake up and you automatically have like more than 300 followers. Like, you got to go and start deleting stuff. One day something is going to hit the fan. Somebody's going to get mad, or somebody's going to make something up, and then they're going to be able to pull from the things that you've said before. It is still not an excuse for what she said. She retweeted somebody using the N-word. She said, one of the tweets were, if black people pull their pants up, they can run faster from the cops. One said, how do you blindfold a Chinese person? You put dental floss on their face. Like, I understand how people are upset, but I mean, it was just hilarious. It was just really funny. Come on, anything that's like more than like 3 years ago, and I know people don't always change, but some stuff just you have to let go. And I think that should have been let go. And the thing that did her in was, girl, you said it. Don't go and start deleting stuff. Don't go and shut down your page. I don't think Laura Lee's a racist. And saying comments like that don't make, in my opinion, don't necessarily make you racist. You can be, I might call you ignorant, you know, but I won't call you racist just because you make a black joke. And it also depends on the joke. Like, she probably watched Fox News and heard Bill O'Reilly or somebody over there back in the day when she was in Alabama say something about black people need to pull their pants up, and she thought she would run with it. It is what it is. Like I said, it's still not an excuse. It's not an excuse. It's not an excuse, especially when you now, your job is now to appeal to everyone. You selling stuff, you want people to buy these pallets, you want to work with companies, you're going to have to be able to appeal to everyone. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I hope it's a lesson learned. But one thing you should not do when you get busted for something is start talking about your religion. Start talking about your charity givings, the things that you have done that make you not racist. Just apologize and get on with it. I don't care nothing about who you giving charity to. I thought if you're a Christian, I thought you're supposed to, you know, that's supposed to be in, you know, you don't supposed to hide it. You're supposed to talk about the Lord and, you know, and spread his name and his glory and his worship and all that good stuff all your life. So your page, you shouldn't hide that you're a Christian. Like, that doesn't make Christians or other religious people feel better that you're like, I'm a Christian, but I keep it to myself. I mean, that's like, I'm a dog beater, but I keep it to myself. You know what I'm saying? What it is. That's not a good analogy. I take that back. I'm really at the point tired of seeing all the white YouTubers saying ignorant stuff. Either it was a long time ago or it was recent. I'm just tired of them, like, just like, it's just always something with them. I shouldn't say the white ones. I should say the ones that are the most popular now. The Lauras, the Mannies, the all of them. I don't. Is Gabriel's popular? I don't follow him. I don't follow Laura. I don't follow no one. No, really any of them except for Patrick. Oh, let's talk about Patrick. Everyone that I have been listening to, basically, it's not like really. Who's texting me? They're not really. I don't think they're really understanding who was in charge of the girls. Like 5 years ago, Patrick Starr was in charge of the girls. He brought Manny out, and then Manny, Nikita, and Patrick were close. This was before Nikita transitioned. I don't know really when or why Manny and Patrick like friendship really fizzled. Was it because he wanted to be more edgy and become better friends with Jeffree Starr, trade one star for another? I felt like Manny wanted a more edgy, like a more edgy look, a more edgy feel. I don't know if anybody has done the science, but Jeffree's channel, like, I thought Manny got a lot of followers quickly after he became friends with Patrick first, but Jeffree like blew up. I know he was already famous on MySpace, blah 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 blah. He like blew up instantly. Like, that man is almost at 10 million followers, and like some of your favorites aren't even that close, and some of them who are, it took them years to get that close. He's been on Facebook like consecutively for like maybe 3 or 4 years. So Jeffree is like bringing it to the girls, and I really don't know when Nikita Dragon falls into all of the drama. People keep putting that said that she had to apologize for something. I'm not really too sure what she had to apologize for, so I might have to look into that. I mean, I probably won't, because that's just not what I do. I just decided to get on here and talk about it because I'm really like I said, the beauty gurus who are the most popular now are like showing out. Like, y'all have all this opportunity and all of this. Like, give me the opportunity. Put my face on a palette. Speaking of palettes, let's talk about Morphe. People are dragging Morphe through the mud, honey. And let me tell you something. This is the first palette I've ever had by Morphe, the Second Nature 3502 palette. They say Morphe is sending out old stuff. They ripping people designs and stuff off, and I just can't believe it. Like, I mean, I can believe it. I don't know the minutia or the nuance of that, so I'm not gonna really get into it. All I'm gonna say is it's shady, you know. And I just don't know what's going on with Jaclyn Hill. The homegirl lately cannot like seem to catch a break from people. Like, it's always something that goes on with her. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Beauty with Ashley, because she made the perfect point that I've been trying to point out to people. When someone makes racist comments towards Mexicans, Britons, Asian people, black people, anyone outside of that has no right to tell people to get over it. If I made an insensitive comment about polar bears, crocodiles, and beavers, have nothing to do with it. They can't get on Twitter and tell other polar bears to get over it when the comment or the thing that I said that was insensitive wasn't about them. You can apologize for stuff. Does that mean that it makes it better? No, it doesn't. Sometimes people just, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm pretty sure people have came back to him, white and black and of other colors, but you can't tell people or rush people to like get over it, and like especially if they're making comments and stuff like that, because they make you seem insensitive. I'm gonna do eyeliner and mascara off camera, and we're gonna come back in and I'm gonna wrap this messy video up. So now that I have that situation going on, don't think I'm gonna put any lashes on, because when I put mascara on this eye, I was like, bitch, you barely got any lashes over there. I'm using a lip gloss by Bare Minerals. It's called Stargazer. It's like a tint. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank me for entertaining. Stick around for my girl. I didn't even set my face yet. Anyway, I want to thank you so much for watching. I want to thank me for entertaining. And if you stick around, my next video is going to be a review on the Box of Crayons eyeshadow palette. I know it came out like a minute ago. If you're interested in seeing that, leave a comment down below. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Snapchat, and I have a Facebook page. All that will be down below as well. Subscribe, or you ain't got to, you know, to deal with that. And I will see you guys later. Bye.